The Carolina Panthers have just selected defensive tackle Derrick Brown out of the Auburn Tigers. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to Touchdowns to Home Runs. I'm your host, Noah, and as you can see, I'm a big Panthers fan. So before we get that video started, especially if you're a Panthers fan, help another Panthers fan out and hit that subscribe and like button right now. Me and my partner Bernie would really appreciate it. We're trying to get this channel off the ground especially. And for you Panthers fans to lock in that we will have a good season this year. We just signed McCaffrey back. We got a new quarterback, even though sadly I am a huge Cam Newton fan and I am sad to see him go. But we got Teddy B in. DJ Moore's looking to have another big season, and we just brought in Derrick Brown. So definitely go hit that subscribe and like button right now. But without further ado, let's get this video started. So before we start, I just want to look at how Derrick Brown did at Auburn for the Auburn Tigers. Last year, he put up 33 solo tackles, 4 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles. Now, defensive tackles don't really have the stats to show that they're a good player. What their main job is and stuff is just to disrupt the play. That makes it such a fun position for these guys because their job is to just go in there and wreak havoc on the whole offense and the offensive line. So these stats from defensive tackles don't show how good they are. It's the actual game impact, which is something that you can't see on a stat sheet. So now just looking at some of this guy's strengths, he's just got some big man athleticism. He's a big guy. He'll get in there. He'll push the offensive line back. That's what he does. He just goes right off the snap. His job is to just put the pressure in the QB's face because that is the pressure that will worry the QB the most. As soon as you get that snap, as soon as you start seeing that center just get pushed right back up in your face, that is not good, and that just worries the QB and makes him get that ball out a lot faster and a lot more inaccurate than he'd like to. He just closes the holes in those offensive lines so the running back can't get in there. He's a huge run stopper, just does not let that run get through. And he takes out a lot of blockers, a lot of offensive linemen to allow those linebackers to blitz, which is an absolutely key thing for a defense. When you can start bringing in your linebacker to blitz, you need that defensive tackle to take out 1 or 2 offensive linemen to create that hole to allow the linebacker to get to the quarterback. And these are just some of the reasons that make Derrick Brown such a great player. Now I just want to talk about how he'll help the Panthers. Obviously, the Panthers' offense is pretty good, but our defense definitely needs some work. So that's why we're in a defensive rebuild right now, and this is why we needed this pick, because we got to rebuild that defensive line. The Panthers need that guy to just put the pressure in the QB's face, because look at who you got in the NFC South now. Just like all those receivers, like you got Julio, you got Evans, Godwin, you just got Gronk on the Buccaneers. You still got like Michael Thomas on the Saints. You do not want to let Drew Brees, Matt Ryan, or Tom Brady anytime in the pocket. You got to get the pressure in his face, make him move around, make him make off-balance throws. So that's what we need Derrick Brown for, just to put the pressure on the QB, get him to scramble, and then hopefully we'll get Brian Burns to come and finish that play up and sack him. Just force him to the outside where we can let our defensive ends take care of it. The Panthers need a huge run disruptor too, just to close the holes and everything. Like, you got Kamara in this division. We just can't let those running backs have those easy holes to gain big yards on first downs. Like 7 yards, we cannot allow that on first downs when they're running up the gut. No more than 3 yards. Like, if we want to be a good team, we cannot let those big runs happen, especially up the gut on first downs. And the Panthers need a guy who just won't let the play develop for the offensive team. Again, I've already kind of mentioned this, but we just need that guy to get the pressure in the QB's face fast, so he really doesn't have time to let the full play develop and do what he wants. He has to he has to make up something else. He has to make up something on the spot and not go with the original play just because of the pressure Derrick Brown is going to put in his face. So Panthers fans, thank you for watching this video. Hit that subscribe button, help another Panthers fan out with this channel. Like the video, and thank you for watching. Come back next time.